Hi there, so today I want to show you how to manage tag in MailChimp and try to do automation with a free account. So what we are trying to do, we're trying to add the subscriber to a specific tag in our audience. We want also to update a tag to our current subscriber, and we want to have an automation with a free MailChimp account. So the different scenario that we are looking at can be represented like this. So we may have here multiple source of traffics, an opt-in page. We have multiple ways of working with MailChimp in GroovePage. We have the MailChimp integration, the Zapier integration, and the embed form from MailChimp integration. Today we will look at this integration, which is the Zapier integration, because actually it's the only integration that let us add a tag to a user or a subscriber in our audience. We can combine these together, but actually this will be a straightforward one and will always cost us one task in Zapier. When this is done, actually we receive the information from the GroovePage integration to Zapier. We will add the user to the MailChimp and we will add a tag to this user at the same time, naming email1. We can imagine also an update scenario where actually a user opt-in or buy a product here. Zapier is triggered, update the user and add another tag, which is product 2. What is interesting with MailChimp, actually the free account, is that we can have a single email automation. So for example, we are able to have a tag on the user, and after a certain period of time, an email will be sent, and we can tag again the same user with a second level. So we can do a chain like that. So after 1 hour that we have the email tag 1, we send email 1, and when email 1 is sent, we add the tag email 2, and a day after the email 2 tag is added to the user, we send an email and we tag email 3. So you can imagine that we are able to chain like this, and these are all actually free integration that we can have. And with a Zapier account, a free account, you can have 100 Zap per month, and with MailChimp you can have 2,000 free subscriber and send them email with this kind of automation actually. So let's look into this. So what we need a free GrooveFunnels account. Actually, the link in the description below, I will show you, is this page that I will use to show you the Zapier integration. We need a free MailChimp account that will let you manage 2,000 contact. You will be able to do a one-step automation only, but as usually with Zapier, we can add the first tag that will create a multiple step automation. And we can have personal thank you page in the case of a double opt-in and that kind of stuff. And also we will need some tag in place in MailChimp. So how we will do this? We will need to set up MailChimp and the autoresponder. So this is pretty straightforward. I will show you how. We will need to set up a sign up page. This is also straightforward. Set up the integration. Post the data to Zapier to receive the information and to be sure that we can build the Zap, and set up Zapier to MailChimp and test the sign up process. So actually all these components are made for me right now because I have already built it. So we will go through the configuration process together. So if we start with the setup of MailChimp and the autoresponder. In MailChimp, you can see here I have a few email. These are the tags that we will work with. So actually what we need first is to create tags. We will come to the tab section here. And here we can define pretty much, I think, the number of tags that we want. So I already set up a few tags here. So these tags here will the one that we'll be using actually. So to set up a new tag, actually it's pretty simple. You create tag, and you can say buy product ABC. So this will tag the user as someone who bought the product ABC. You select that. After that, what we want to set up an autoresponder. To do that, actually, you will need to go into automation. And in automation, you have the discover unique journey experience, and these are paying feature that you will not have access to in the free account. So what we want to do is a classic automation. The classic automation, you will have to select the email subscriber when they are tagged. And this is where you will be able to, for example, user ABC from the main list. Actually, in a free account, you have only one MailChimp list, one audience. You do begin. And there you will be able to edit this page. And what is important here is to manage the trigger here and to manage the post action here. So the first thing you need to do is to manage the trigger. This is where you will say 1 day after, or immediately, or an hour after. You will select the tag that you want. And this will be able to send an email when the user is tagged with the product ABC. After that, you will have to set the post action, because right now I have product 1, product ABC will probably not be a chain, but you may think of updating or adding a tag. So you can add a tag, for example, website, and this will send them actually information about your website. So you update the action. And so this is the two main things that you have to do. This one, you can leave it actually, because you want that whenever that happens, you want to send it. You can filter out by tag and other stuff. Like you can say that you want to product the ABC, but that is not in product ABCDF, for example. So these are that kind of stuff. Then you can design an email, and this is something pretty straightforward, but you still have other steps to do. And you will be able to activate this campaign. As you can see, we can also do a single email at a time. You need to upgrade to add other email, because actually usually what you want to do is to have a sequence, and you name the sequence, and you have multiple email in the same sequence. That is, the user follow the sequence. We have that in GrooveMail, but for now, since GrooveMail is not available, we can do it in MailChimp. And and we don't want to upgrade actually for now, so we will wait. So I will do save and exit, go back to dashboard, exit without starting, it's okay. So on my side, actually, as I have already these sequence made. So this sequence is 1 hour after. After that, it tagged the user as email 2. A day after, a few days after, it's email 2, email 3, X, and so on. So now what we want to look, it's how we did it, how we start this process. This process will start actually in the opt-in page here in the Zapier here. So here we did that, which is actually the automation in MailChimp. This is set up. Now we need to add the opt-in page connected to the Zapier integration, and this will be made in Zapier actually. So looking at the page in question, so this is the page that is used, for example, when you are signing up for a free account with me, with GrooveFunnels. Actually, you click here and you see this pop up actually, and this here is the Zapier integration. So if we look into it, we will go to pop-up. Since it's a pop-up, we click on the pop-up, and here you will see the configure integration. It's Zap to Groove tag. So since Zap are associated with an integration, you may have to create multiple Zapier integration into your GrooveMail account. Like this one, I have a Groove free tag, and I have a 5DLC tag. So these are two tags that are connected, and I have another one is here connected. It's more for test purposes. So you have multiple here integration. So this is pretty straightforward, and it's sending you to the opt-in page. If I go back here, so this is all good. So the next step that we want to do actually is to be sure when we will do the first time the integration. What is important with Zapier is that first you come on your page and you be sure to refresh your page here, because you want to have the latest version of your page. So sometime what you can do, you can make, to be sure that you have the right page, you can add a letter just to be sure that it's the latest version. And when you refresh the page, you click on the refresh here and you click Control at the same time to be sure to reload all the information of the page. So this will send here the information. So we'll take a look at the Zapier. At first here, I already tested, as you can see. So for a new subscriber, I can do a test. I will do a test with the new subscriber and to the update subscriber. So when you add a new subscriber, you should have the Groove Free Email 1 tag. And when you update a subscriber, it should add to the tag actually. And this will be made with this integration here. So if I came here, you will see that I have a 2-step. So the form submission trigger. So you have to choose the GrooveFunnels authenticate yourself. We only have new form for now. You have to choose your account. So usually this will work that way. You have one account. Set up a trigger. So this is where you will find the integration on your Zapier. So this is the name that you will see in the GrooveFunnels integration tab. So you take the right one, and here you need to test and get information. So right now, if I load more, I will probably see the one Jeff. So I triggered this a few seconds ago. So I see that I have all the information that I need. Now here you see I have the action. So you can have multiple action in Zapier for MailChimp. So you choose add or update subscriber. So this will do both actually, if it's a new subscriber or if the same subscriber based on email address. You check the event that you want to trigger. So you see all these that you can do. If you actually do a add update subscriber, this will actually enables you to add a subscriber tag also. So it's kind of all in one together. So I will use this actually. Choose the account. So this is cool. Actually set up the action. So this is important here to select the audience, because if you don't select, and it's easy to miss, you will not have to be able to select the tag. So what I have done here is actually select my audience, select the email, subscriber email, that is my field, double opt-in, false or true. I'm doing false right now, okay, for this list. Update existing, yes, so this is interesting. Group, we will not play with that right now. Language, not neither. Tag, so tag is where here we will choose the tag that we want to define. So I will leave it that way. First name if we want to add first name, and we then test. So it's pretty straightforward. The real point where you need to be sure to do it right, it's the first time that you submit your form here. It's important that you have the right version of your page. So clear your cache, refresh your page, and then to find the information here in the test trigger. If you don't find the right information here, start over again and wait for the information to come up. Verify the name field and everything that is set up correctly. So the Zapier is there. So now we will do to check that it's working well here. I will send a new subscriber, Jeff with 2F. It will only have a Groove email 1, and I will update Jeff like that. That is product ABC to another one actually. So we will go into that page, refresh, load. So I will send GF or Jeff with 1F. You see my thank you page, can come back here. If I come here and I refresh, you see that it has by product ABC and GrooveMail 1. So that's perfect. And if I come here for a new subscriber and I do Jeff2, send it to me. Thank you. And I come back here. I see the second Jeff with only the tag. So these are the two ways. So actually you are now, with this explanation, you are able to set up the audience, set up a chain, actually like we see here, a chain of tag and autoresponder. And this was an overview of a simple way. If you have problem, if you have difficulty to implement it, you can drop me a comment below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like to know when I do other hack or other Groove configuration or that kind of stuff, so simply subscribe to the channel and you will be notified. And in the future, we'll also do another email on the more detailed ways to integrate with MailChimp, because actually each of the ways that we have are a bit tricky or don't do everything that we want. So we will have to go around and see all the different ways that we can do it in integration with MailChimp. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a comment, leave it below, and have a great day. Bye bye.